Hello, everybody. Just get my technology situated here. It's Wednesday night. I have a new schedule for lives. It looks like I have 2 comments pinned. This is so awkward doing this from my business page. Last time I did this with Dana, we couldn't see any comments or who was joining. Oh, I can see who's joining now. All right, this might be better. Hold up, let me look. Hi, Will. Okay. Just give it a moment. I want to make sure that I'm streaming on my tablet. Watch live video. All right, cool. Looks like we're good to go. So, let me just update this on my Facebook. Interesting. Okay, put this over here. Get that out of my face. All right, you guys. So tonight's topics, I'm going to go through my personal experience of the 1212 portal that we just experienced. And the number of insights that are coming to me that are really anchoring in. A lot of stuff I have known because I've been shown and told, intuited through my channel for a very long time what's coming. And even though I understand it, I understand the assignment, I am on my mission per my assignment, and I have clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, all the clairs, so I can see how it's going to transpire. It doesn't really set in until I anchor it in through my body. So I've known the steps that are coming for the Divine Goddess Rising, the Divine Mother template, the true 144 template. It's a very specific template and it's very inner circle, and there are not many people who anchor this truly onto Earth, and not many people understand that this is a technology and they don't understand what this technology does. I just realized I don't have my light on. Let me turn this light on and see if it makes a difference. And if there's any issues with sound or visual quality, can you guys let me know in the comments? There, is that better? Hold up. I feel like that's better, even though these ring lights, these LED lights, do a number on my mind. Holy shnikey, it totally changes the energy. But I think that's probably better for you guys and better just for video in general. Okay, so let me see if I can swipe comments here. All right, because I am doing these now on my Facebook business page, which is my Elm Awakening page, I'm not getting the immediate reach for people to join the lives yet, because most of the people that follow my work are on my personal page, and that's where I get a lot of people joining the lives consistently and a lot of interactive comments. But I really just need to change this around and do it on my business page. So, and then I'm gonna upload all of these to YouTube after the fact. So thank you for joining here. I appreciate it. Please put comments down and I will address them as I go. I kind of get going on a subject, so I'm just going to speak to what I came here to speak about, and then I'll answer or address any comments, and so it's interactive. But I do swipe comments once I kind of get on a roll, so I just don't distract myself, because I can squirrel myself very easily. Even when I'm on a roll, my thoughts can just exit my mind. So that can happen at any time, so I just like to keep my stuff with the least amount of distractions as possible, so I can just focus, get it out, and we can move on. All right, so this time of year is always a very highly energetic and attuned portal to the higher dimensions. So the ones on this path who have a channel, have a multi-dimensional channel that is outside of this construct, outside of this computer simulation, aka the matrix that we are living in. And what we are currently seeing is the breakdown of all the programming and the breakdown of the false governments, because the governments do not abide by or uphold natural law. They are in fact against it. It is part of the false construct to keep the humans mind mapped, enslaved, and controlled and manipulated within their simulation, within this construct. And with every energetic portal, I understand and embody more and more and more. And like I just said in the beginning of this video, I have been on this path for 5 years now, and my direct channel feeds me information continuously. So I know what's going to be coming for the collective ahead of what's coming. I mean, you know, ahead. People don't understand, like, what's actually going on in the big picture. But I have this knowledge because I am a knowledge keeper, I'm a knowledge holder. I am one of the true divine templates. So I have seen these things coming for a long time, and I know what's going to be coming through me. But that doesn't mean that when I receive those messages that my body, mind, spirit, and soul is embodied or actualized enough to hold those codes yet. So the purification process is getting rid of the density of the matrix out of the body so that our divine light can arise. It's encoded in our DNA, it's encoded in our avatar technology. And I have seen, I have a grand scope of knowledge of what this is. And I've written about it for a very long time. And most of my writings I didn't even understand at the time. And then once the, basically it's like through the timekeeping system. So the astrology. So once the astrology aspect clicks into place, that technology turns on for people, for me. I just speak to my personal experience, but this, I am not the only one. So I can write about this information, I can intuit it, I can understand the technology, I can understand all of this, but until my body hits that timekeeping system, that astrology aspect or whatever it is, or these portals, these numeric portals, it pushes into my body. It like pushes through. I don't even know how to explain it. I have a surge of energy. It finally arrives embodied within my technology, within my avatar technology. And once you are actualized in that manner, you don't go back. So for instance, I've talked about, you know, my drinking, my cult of personality, all these personality overlays that I had. Once you wake up to those, you know, I woke up to like, oh, drinking has made me make every bad decision that I've pretty much ever made. I would not have made these decisions if I hadn't been drinking or in that program. So once I realize that, then I have to cut it out of my body. And once I am fully detoxed from those toxins, mind, body, spirit, and soul, because that is a reworking of my entire mind and my entire brain, then I'm actualized. Then I embody that and I move forward. That will never live in my body again. In fact, anytime I smell alcohol, if I'm out or around people drinking it, it makes me nauseous. It is not a frequency that is a match. So on this process, we can intuit and understand things, but until we embody them within, we're not really actualized in that template, so to speak. So this 12-12 template, I have seen this coming for months now. And this is all kind of a continuation of my Clash of Polarity videos and what that means. And why that's important for these times now moving forward, because we are in a very strong energetic push at the moment. I don't know when I'm not one of those awakeners or ascension people that are like, oh, this date is going to be significant and then 5 days later it's going to be actualized. I don't know the dates. All I do is I feel it in my body, and other people are like, oh, it's the 12-12 portal. I don't really actually know if that is a thing. I know that numeric values are a thing, and I know that the timekeeping system, astrology, is a thing, because that's part of our mechanics. That's part of our avatar mechanics. So what the Clash of Polarity really means is that the ones who are anchoring that within their body, and these are the women, these are the mothers, because the women have the portal for creation. That's what conception is. Conception is not making a child through your womb portal. Conception is birthing new concepts, new worlds, new universes through your portal, your womb portal, and yoni energy, your God source energy. This is housed and this lives within all organic, templated humans. We are birthers of reality. So what is happening is the script has ran out on this matrix. We are in time loops of the same situation happening over and over and over and over. The same false flag situation, the same shooting, the same kind of psychosis, the same war, the same culling of humanity. We've done this before. We literally just did all of this within the last 100 years. And here we are again. Just over and over and over. And the ones who are bringing through this divine template have grown so tired and bored of this script. There is nothing here for us. This is so played out. There's nothing fun here unless you want to go back into that machine. Because the ones in the machine, operating the machine, if you want, like for instance, I was really big into dancing and going to these private parties with DJs, etc. Because dancing is how I express myself and move energy. But the problem with that is I'm going into the lion's den. I'm on the purification track. I'm leaving these programs behind. I'm leaving these dastardly habits behind. And so when you go into the lion's den, these people that are still attached to the machine, you are consenting to going into that static, dirty frequency of these people that are running these dirty programs. They're polyamorous, multiple partners, drug use, even psychedelic use, which I'm not down with, which I can talk about later. A lot of people are into plant medicine. I don't consent to a different consciousness embedding my own consciousness. My consciousness is pure. I don't consent to a psychedelic consciousness overtaking my body. I don't consent to drinking and the spirits and the demons that come from that. So if I want to go back into the lion's den and have fun with people, then I have to consent to going into their frequency. Nobody understands my frequency. Nobody understands that they are standing beside an essence of God in a human avatar form on the earth for these times. There are many of us here, and most people have no idea that we are standing right next to them. They have no idea what this means. I really wasn't going to talk about this, but this just came through like an hour ago, so I'm just going to say it. The people that tout their Bible, the resurrection, being born again into Christ, accept Jesus as your Savior, all of this shit. This is actual technology that resides outside of religion. They have co-opted it and made it disgusting within their text. We are being born again. We are rising as the phoenix, but you have to go down to the ashes. You cannot entrust your technology and your process into a fallacy, into a false man in the sky, into a man, period. Men do not birth creation. Men do not birth creation. Are we all on that page? I don't know how many times I will have to say that. This is going to be my new motto. Every goddamn day I will say this. Until you people in your Bible wake the fuck up. Women birth creation. Women birth all creation. They are the only ones that hold the technology within their avatar, which is a womb portal and a yoni space that is connected to their God source energy, the goddess, the essence of God. Okay? Are we all clear? So, when you resurrect yourself and you are reborn or born again, that means you have died to the machine. That means you have had the clash of polarity technology activated within your avatar. Every single thing here is technology. The dark have co-opted it for themselves, for their benefit. But we, the goddesses, the creators, the birthers of new realities, the code writers, the code rewriters, and the glitch in the dastardly machine are now here on Earth. That is why everything is failing. This has nothing to do with your political party, your blue versus red. It's all the same coin, and it's all dastardly. So as that falls, it's not because the Dems won or the Repubs won. It's because the mother is standing up now. And she doesn't give a shit about your machine. She's rewriting it, in fact. Okay? So, the men's role, the divine men's role, their avatar houses pure divinity and protection for the feminine, because the feminine is the one who births. And that masculine is here to support in all manners. This is not Matrix way. This is not a romance novel. This is not a rom-com film. This is technology. This is divine technology embedded in our DNA, embedded in our cellular structure. That is now back on Earth for these times. And why are we back on Earth for these times? Because this place is shit. This machine is out of control. And so we are here to rewrite it. We have been underground. We have been doing this work on the energetic for 5+ years, driving and weaving our way along energetic ley lines upon this earth, opening portals, closing portals, rewriting code with our energetics and our DNA. If you are not a woman on this path, you really don't understand the work that we do every single day to anchor these energies through our body, through our avatar, to rewrite the code of Earth at this time. So when one has their clash of polarity within, they are now free. And typically when it happens on the energetic, it takes a minute to happen on the physical, to manifest into matter. But that is what we're doing here. We are manifesting into matter. And this has nothing to do with these false light teachings of manifestation. This is a pure embodiment of this technology on Earth for these times. This technology is called the Phoenix. Some people call Nibiru or Planet X or the crossing the Phoenix. This is technology for when the machine gets too dastardly. This is the fail-safe technology. I don't think I finished my thought on the masculine. The masculine holds all of the knowledge, and they hold the power of manifestation into matter, into the physical. So when you have a creator womb and yoni space that interacts with a divine masculine library of all knowledge, essentially, that's how you create on this earth. This technology is not to bring children into this earth. That's the reversal. This breeding program that's happening on earth is dastardly. People can't even take care of themselves. Why do they think a child is like the best option? Oh, we should have a child. Our marriage is bad. We should have a child. That's a great idea. Can you take care of a puppy? I'm pretty sure that during COVID, so many people adopted these dogs, and now the shelters are overran because they got to give them back because they're like, oh shit, it's a fucking puppy. It's a living being. Now what? So, the divine counterparts are here on earth now. This template is, I don't know if all of them are embodied, but I am an example of the embodied. And this is what we're doing here. We are doing this, not them. Not them. Their entire system is failing because we have rewrote the code. We have rewritten the code. We are the glitch in their matrix. This is why they try to kill us. Literally and energetically. They send their minions. And most of it happens through the false romance program, false love program. Whenever you get your bearings, whenever a woman is starting to get her bearings and get in her power, they will send you some bro dude. They'll send you some bro dude. Bro dude's like, oh my God, I love you. You're the best. We're soulmates. We're twin flames. We have to be twin flames. Okay. How's your technology? Have you housed that technology quite yet? How you doing with that? Have you purified? Have you had your clash of polarity? So Dana and I'm going to start doing every Friday. We're going to do Friday Night Live with Dana. Dana and I are going in on this false love, false romance bullshit on Friday because both of us can't with this shit. All right. So I didn't think I was going to get all stern, but it's my template, you guys. And when I am very passionate about what am I even trying to say? This is what I mean. I can squirrel myself. When I get passionate about a subject and it goes against what the Matrix has told you, I have to go in with my fire. That's just how I operate. I have to cut through those bullshit programs with my fire. All right, I'm going to take a break, see if there's any comments. No comments. If there is anything, I can't see them. So I don't know what goes on with this business page live. It's very different from my my normal page. So whatever. But I do see that there are people joining. So thank you for being here. Hello, hello. I think Brianna's here. All right. So the ones like us, the ones like me, we have been waiting in the wings with wings for the energetics to favor the light. And we have arrived. The clash of polarity that happened to me in August and just happened to another sister this month, I think, the beginning of December. We are all going through it and we anchor it into our system so that we are actualized. Actualized with that technology. That technology is now embedded and that is how we operate moving forward. So what that means is that nothing else will do. We cannot stand the frequency of the fakers. I scroll Facebook, it's garbage. Trash. You know what it is? It's a regurgitation machine. These people are not saying anything new. It's so old and played out and boring. So what has come through me during this 12/12 portal these last few days, give or take, is that the true 144, which are divine pairs, 72,000 pairs, doesn't mean we know who the other one is. It means they reside in our heart center. That's how we can break through all the false love programming. So we have risen into the physical through the Hieros Gamos union. And this isn't only a concept. This is technology. This has been written in ancient texts. This is known but hidden. Once we rise, we can see all the fakes. We don't subscribe to the false love programs, the false romance programs. We are not here to date. What am I going to date for? To go from one dirty ass energetic bro to the next? These men out there don't understand what's happening. They're operating on the reversal technology. And Dana and I are going to go into this. It's deep shit. This is the harvesting program. This is the energetic harvesting program. And it's also the baby making factory. All right. So these pairs anchor in natural law. We rebuke the false and the fallen. It is boring. It is old. It is played out. It's like driving around a 1972 Dodge Dart right now in this matrix. Rusty, moldy, dirty ass, old ass 70s vehicle. And we're driving it around in 2022. The heat doesn't work. There is no AC. You know, it's got the ashtray and the roll down windows. It's so old, rusty, dirty, stinky, and played out here. I want to be driving around my 2022 Land Rover, my Defender, That's what I want to be doing up in here. Okay, we are primo model. And these fools out here running around like they're the shit and they're a fucking 1972 Dodge Dart, rusty and stanky. We don't give a shit about that anymore. We desire better. We desire more. Those who cannot meet us at this level will cease to exist. Their frequency cannot make this shift. We are increasing in frequency. That's why people's materialism and comforts ain't shit. They will not save you from any of this. The only job that anybody has in these times is to raise their frequency and purify. Clean and clear. Clean and clear. Clean and clear your programs. You either get harvested by the machine with your faulty belief systems and programs that you're running, or you ascend out. That's it. The phoenix is here. We have risen. She is risen. She is born again. She is resurrected. She is bringing the new creation onto this earth through her divine technology. And her king is waiting in the wings. When these two get together in the physical to make manifest matter, this whole place is done. This entire operation will be done. All right. Let me take a breath. Hi, Brianna. Will says, enjoying the fire. Thanks, Will. Let me tell you, a lot of men cannot handle my template. So you are a divine man when you can understand this template and really take it in and appreciate it. Because this is truth embodied in an avatar. That's all that is. I take no credit. This is technology. Okay, Brianna. I'm just going to read your comment if that's okay. Took 7 years. I saw it energetically 7 years ago and had to birth myself in the physical, which was the death. That's correct. We have to burn to the ashes to be resurrected. Pushed out of the false grid. Yep, we have to get pushed out of the false grid, and it's not cute. It's not cute. My womb looking like a machine. Technology. Soul goes all the way back to the Queen of England. The real queens are back. We are the gold currency. Yes, we birth in the heart. That's a mic drop. That's exactly it. I'm not the only one. I recognize my sisters. I see my sisters. We have a very specific frequency, and we can only scribe the truth from our soul. That right there is deep ass truth. Thanks, Brianna. All right. Okay. This is going to come into, this is another circle. This is another full circle moment. For instance, I had my clash of polarity in August, and I had a huge channel download as to what that means, and I was taken to the underworld. I saw the underworld god, and I saw what that grouping of inhumans, of beings, do. That was my first time. I have intuited it in my mind. I know what these people do. I understand it thoroughly in my template. But I have never seen it. Really seen it. And that was a doozy. I don't care to ever be in that scene again. But I had to see it. Because that was it. That was the final death. That was the ashes. And then I rose. And I've been risen for a very long time. As soon as my walk-in came into me, I was a goddess upon earth through this technology, through consciousness transfer technology. Okay. You will know the true creators by their frequency. And this is how delicate frequency is on this earth. And you'll understand both sides here in a second. We are birthing the new. It's a new frequency. It's a new way of speaking. It's a new way of being. And this frequency is pure. So when we write, when we scribe our stories, and we write, and we speak, this frequency is so pure, it sings like a bird. It is balm, B-A-L-M, to the soul. This other frequency of people that output in the matrix, if they are dirty and not purified, it is static in your brain. It's confusion. They can implant depression, addiction, all sorts of things. So I've been going through for the last year watching. I couldn't intake any other frequency except my own for many, many years while I was becoming, while I was transitioning, old Erin to new Erin. However, the last year I've been more grounded on earth, not so much in my multidimensional channel, learning, receiving, downloading. It was constant. Now I'm more grounded, integrated, and I can watch things. Now I can like intake frequency because now all I do is decode it. And I'm like, oh, this is the program that they're telling people. And so I've been going back and watching old movies that I grew up with so I could decode my own programming and see what I intook. So I was watching the movie Singles. So there was two 90s movies, Singles and Reality Bites. And they were both about, I mean, it's all the same template in Hollywood. It's all the same template. So it's about, a group of young singles in their dating world, and like whatever. One is based in Seattle, which is whatever. Because I lived in Seattle and understood this music scene and whatever. So, okay, what did I just say it was? Hold up. See, I scrolled myself. Reality Bites, Singles. Singles is with Winona Ryder and I believe it's Ethan Hawke is the main guy. One of those 90s bros. And she's crying over her dating life, talking to him. And she's like, why can't things just be like the Brady Bunch? Where's Mr. Brady when you need him? And Ethan Hawke's like, he's the edgy, unemployed musician, who's stepped out, he's like a anarchist kind of guy. And he's like, well, it's because Mr. Brady has HIV. That to me is a mic drop. For anyone who listens to what these movies are telling you, here's how frequency works. Whoever is whatever a person is embodying in their frequency, all the static, addiction, drug abuse, sexual stuff all over the place, whatever these people imbue within their body and they output it, that's what's output to you. So you can watch the Brady Bunch and think, oh, Mr. Brady and Carol Brady are just this perfect couple, this perfect mixed couple, and they mix their children and everybody is so great and nice and kind and fair and perfect, and they have a home and they have a housekeeper and blah, blah, blah. Yo, Mr. Brady has AIDS, yo. Mr. Brady has AIDS, yo. That shit is fake as fuck. And in fact, when you watch Mr. Brady, you're intaking all of his static frequency. And this is what happens when these people write. Their frequency of output is static and dirty. and they worship the fallen god. I just watched Pitch Perfect 2. Pitch Perfect 1 didn't bother me. Pitch Perfect 2 is disgusting. You just watch these people worship their demon lizard gods, and they degrade women the entire time, and the yoni space, and the birthing space, and the creative space. And the words that they say in these movies to degrade women, they use it as comedy. It's comedy. It's hilarious with a laugh track. Ha 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 ha. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, the words that come out of people's mouths about other people. That movie was sick. If you want to just stand back and watch all the programming like come out of the movie like a 3D like hologram, just watch Pitch Perfect 2. It's disgusting. Like, these movies, I can't even believe it. All right, let me see if there's any comments. Hey, Troy. Thanks for being here. Troy says, all I have is yes. All right. These comments are wackadoodle. All right. Okay. So, you will know the true, reals by their song. And that is their output, their frequency output, via their writing, via their speaking, via their presence. That's why, I've always known this. I've always been able to see, not always, since my awakening, since my walk-in. She ain't from here. This woman, this crone, this ancient soul that resides in my avatar, she ain't from around these parts. She knows all of this. She created this. And then the dark ones came in and degraded her creation. So she's fucking pissed. So what comes out of me is that. Which is the all. That which is the essence of the true source. We are here to clean it up. So, hey, there's the revelation for you. There's the reveal. Here we are. We're right here in front of you. All right. So we breathe manna into ourselves and others. What was happening over this 1212 portal is as I scrolled Facebook and then I watched movies and everything is filth. Everything is regurgitated filth. The only thing that soothes my soul is I have thousands upon thousands of voice notes. Anytime I get a channel, I record it. Sometimes I write it. Usually it's recorded. The only thing that soothes my ancient soul, my ancient creative soul, is to go back and listen to those, because it is divine source knowledge coming out my voice through my multidimensional channel to source and out my voice, out my essence. It is the only thing that calms me in this false world. And so as we rise, the other ones like me, and we output our divine song, that will be the only thing that will soothe and calm the others. Because this is divine truth through source. I have notes so I don't squirrel myself. Yeah, we have been stuck in tired and played out stories on a loop. We're all tired and exhausted. Every single thing here follows a script. Remember? It is written. It's all scripted. It's so tired and played out. So as we bring through these divine technology concepts, these divine truths about how we actually are and how we actually operate in this world, it will change the game. That is why everything is crumbling, because we are here now speaking the truth. We have been rewriting this on the energetic, and now it's manifesting on the physical. So the bros did not do this. Jesus in the sky did not do this. Red versus blue, Dems versus Repubs, That coin didn't do this. We did it. And you're welcome. But get ready, because many souls will not be remaining on this plane of existence because they worship their fallen god. And anyone who worships their fallen god will not remain. That's the agreement. That's the technology. That is why anyone who believed in the 2020 CV and the shitty shot, you have worshipped your fallen god. You have made that choice. There's nothing new under the sun. This technology comes around every 138 years, allegedly, according to another person that I'm going to speak about. So this isn't new. It's here now, though. So get ready. All right. So the writers of the new code, we bring through the new. We birth the new. We bring through the pure. It touches the heart and soul of people from the inside out. People feel it here. This is how you can know the reals from the fakes. The reals touch you here. They bring forth new information that resonates with your template so deeply that you haven't had the words, because that shit don't exist in this fallen matrix. We are bringing words to the technology into this matrix. This is how this ship breaks down. We are the right side up in the upside down. We are rewriting the script, bringing through divine code for those who resonate. Now remember, only at the most, 1/3 of humanity has the organic template, which means only at the most, 1/3 of humanity has the propensity to awaken to their truest divinity, to this template. That doesn't mean that they're necessarily on the path. That doesn't mean that they will ever necessarily understand that. Those people might fall by the wayside. Let me check comments. Yeah, Troy says, I'm so over all this. We are better than this. Bring it. Let's get this party started. Exactly. Here we are. We're partying. Also, something that I was seeing around this portal and around all of this information that I have known for a long time, but right now it is actualizing in me. When the time, which is the astrological clock, when the specific astrological things click into place, whatever that is, the planets and the this and the that kind of shit escapes me. I don't understand it. I know about it. I understand it on a deep level, but I am not an astrologer at all. I have friends who are, that have to like tell me. But I understand that my walk-in happened on an eclipse. My walk-in is the fail-safe technology that's on this planet. It is embedded in specific people's DNA. That's why they've tried to kill us and tether us to the matrix my entire life. And I know for others, their entire life. And most of it is done through the false romance program. They want to send a bro your way, or a lady if you're a divine masculine. They will send these false romances your way because it's a distraction and everybody wants to feel love and we want to be in a rom-com because we're in the matrix and we're so sad and we're so broken. But don't worry, because another person is going to fix us. And if we can just love another person, all will be right in the Matrix rom-com. Wrong, mofos! Hell no! Those people are traps. Until you have resurrected, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's all a trap. It's all a trap. Just stand back and observe. Is that person taking you away from you, just like children? This is an alone journey. This is an alone journey. to get back to your true divine mate, your true divine templated mate. Nobody can do this for you or with you. They are here to distract you away from your path. Don't do it. Don't do it. So when you finally have your clash of polarity, which means you are so embodied in your divine template that you can smell the falsity of a mofo a mile away, and you choose yourself every time. Bros come at me, I'm like, no, bro. This is your list of programming you're running. Don't even get near me with your dirty ass, stanky, moldy ass fucking energy. You are an ancient model of car that's sitting in a junkyard. We are the highest technology. Why would I ever want somebody in my energetic with this rusty, stanky, staticky energy? There ain't no way. That's the clash of polarity. I don't accept darkness anymore. I don't accept these bros that think they want to come and woo me. I can see through all of it. There is no way I will never, ever be captured again within this fallen matrix. There's no way. And so when we do not accept their script, nobody knows what to do. Oh my God, oh my God. They don't accept the script. What do we do? What do we do? Don't worry about it. It's all falling. Enjoy the free fall is what you do. Because we're rising and we're taking the ones with us, the ones like us with us, through our words that are melodies on a page. This frequency it's the most beautiful song you could ever hear. It rings like a bell. It rings truth. It rings purity. There are no more programs. There are no more reversal programs. We have turned right side up in the upside down. The light has the stronghold, and the ones who have woven and weaved that into this matrix simulation coding are the women through their divine womb and yoni portals, which have energetic chakras, unending energetic chakras tethered to source. And this is all technology embedded. And only the reals understand intuitively how to utilize this technology to make manifestation matter. All right, cool. So this is a divine secret channel. People in the matrix have channels to all sorts of things. You see it all over the place. People channel things all the time. But the reals have a secret channel that cannot be detected, and it is technology that cannot be messed with. It is divine from source. That's where the true purified speak from. We are the pillars of light on this planet to anchor this frequency onto this planet, to rewrite the defunct code. We're not doing that anymore. This is both divine feminine and divine masculine. They are both technology. Our avatar is technology. I'll take a break. Will. Okay. Oh, thanks, Will. I won't speak Will's comment, but it's very nice. Thank you. Trying to get these comments. Every time I try to do the comments, they jump. So let me try to see the. Boop, 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 boop. we go. Yeah, so we are here. This divine template is here to bring the others, the 1/3, up to speed. The 2/3 are already, they're harvested. They are attached to the Borg. They will perish with the Borg. They will not be here physically for very much longer. Everything is shifting, and it will shift very, very quickly. And we did this. The divine song has been sung into this simulation. We did it. The video that I made, and I put it on Facebook, it wasn't a live. It might have been on 12. It was right around there. I had a massive surge of information that came through during this portal, whatever it was. And so I ended up making that video. I have the pink sunglasses on, and it was saying, we did it, you guys. We did it. This template did it. We have clashed the polarity in the energetic realm, which means it is now going to happen in the physical. And this was a massive feat for us. So this means that we are now moving forward in the divine code, in the divine template, in the light. We have rewritten. The light now overtakes the dark. So what we are seeing is just their script playing out. I don't even, like, it's so stupid and it's so the same all the time. I can't even engage. Like, this shit is wonky, and it's like toddler level consciousness. These people running around out there in the machine, the 2/3, they are running toddler level consciousness, even a lot of the 1/3, because they haven't started their journey yet of purification. So we are here to sing the song, to sing the frequency, which simply means to emit the purified frequency via ourselves, by being, just by being, by speaking, by singing, by writing. The words will float along the page like musical notes. It is balm to people's soul. All the rest is static and bullshit and dis-ease and clownery and sexual perversion and gender dysmorphia. It's mental illness. All of this is mental illness. San Francisco, in a news article, is now going to give $1,200 a month to people, to transgender people who are transitioning. So we have a homelessness crisis in every city, every major city, a massive homelessness crisis. But these clowns out here giving $1,200 a month to people who want to transition their gender, which goes against natural law. If you want to know what the laws are, look up the Hermetic laws. It is written. So these people, this filth, will not be here very much longer. These people that go against natural law, these people that worship these fallen gods, these Baphomets. This is all demonry. This is all the reversal. This is all the junk coding. This is junk coding. When they tell us we have junk DNA, they are writing the junk within people's DNA. We hold divine coding. This is technology. It is a choice to get yourself out and to purify those programs. It's the narrow path for a reason. It's not easy. But overall, this is a rescue mission. So those, even if they're sleepy sleepies, those 1/3 who have made the soul, deep soul choice, even if they're not consciously aware of it, who have made the choice to live in accordance with natural law, in accordance with the essence of God, in accordance to source creation, the natural code, the divine code. They will all come with us, even if they're sleepy right now, because there will be an event that will happen. And it's coming. So during these times, one must detach to everything and everyone, because it's all going to come out in the wash. But anyone in that machine is trying to keep us down, trying to keep us distracted, trying to keep the personality overlays over our divine template so we cannot access our divine coding and do this for ourselves. This is why the ones like me, we went first. We had to crawl through the Shawshank Redemption tunnel of shit to get here, so that we can turn around and reach back for you, because we're out. We're out of the tunnel of shit. We are out of the matrix tunnel of shit. Everyone else is just flapping around in it. Yay, shit. That's hardly even an allegory, honestly. You know, the reversal really loves their booties and their buttholes and their poop jokes and their butts and their bleached assholes and their poop and their Mr. Hanky and their whatever. You know, you can tell the reversal. It's the reversal. It's the upside down. It's in through the outdoor. Everyone has a choice. Everyone has a choice. Everyone has a choice. I'm simply here to tell you about the frequency and the perils of your choices. But those people that do those things, they are attached to the other matrix. It doesn't matter. It's none of our business. That shit is none of my business. Because I ain't going there. I'm over here. And I am simply reaching back and singing my song for those who care to join me. Everyone has a choice. You don't have to join me. You don't even have to be here. You don't have to intake my frequency. Everyone has a choice, and I have a choice. When I watch these movies and all I see is the programming and like the gross things they say about women and mothers in all movies. And by the way, when you start to watch your shows, watch how many times they mention butts or poop. It's always the joke, constantly. Just watch the symbolism. Just watch. Just watch. And how much they degrade the mother or the feminine aspect, the true divine. But it's comedy. It's hilarious. It's so funny, you guys. They're hilarious because they're comedians. They're comedians, so they're hilarious. Words are frequency. All words. They are spells. Let me check the comments. Oh, yeah. Troy says, Canada has passed government-assisted suicide, and it is already happening for little as depression. So, right. They have to feed off of people. And they have to feed off of energy of people. So now that the abortion or the Roe versus Wade has been turned upside down, they don't have their daily sacrifice any longer. So they have to find a new way to obtain their daily sacrifice. And so assisted suicide for people who might be depressed is the answer. And it's already live in Canada. The opposite of live is evil. The opposite of live is evil. So that is a dead death cult. The death cult will keep going until the bottom falls out. The responsibility for each person is to make a choice. Do you subscribe to the death cult or do you rebuke the death cult? Because the death cult will find a million ways to rein you in. For instance, giving you $1,200 a month to cut off your genitals. to encapsulate and fuck up your divine technology. When you castrate your divine technology, you are now property of the Borg. You are property. We're all property in this matrix. Cattle, in fact. All right. Troy says he's 10 years detox from the cable. Yep. It's shit. It's absolute shit. All I see is like a 3D hologram. I can now, when I hear a song or watch a movie, I can now hear, it's like, this is the thing that I'm watching. This is the thing that I think I'm watching. I think I'm watching a comedy. I'm going to use Pitch Perfect 2 as an example because I just watched it last night and I about fell off my goddamn chair. It was so disgusting. So I think I'm watching a movie and I'm on this, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just watching a movie, a couple of fun chicks. You know, I kind of like these chicks and I like songs. But what's happening with me is because I can just see all the programming. It's like watching a 3D. It's like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. When C-3PO, or what's the other one? The little short guy in Star Wars pulls out a hologram of like Princess Leia, like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what happens when I'm watching these movies. I think I'm going into this, and what happens is all this holographic shit pops up, and I'm like, oh, they're degrading the woman here. They're worshiping their lizard king here. I can just see all of it. Like nothing is hidden. Nothing is hidden any longer once you resurrect. That's what resurrection is. This is not biblical. If you in there worshiping some bro in the sky, you is in the upside down and you is harvested. Goodbye. Game over. The end. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. El stupido. Stupid. I can't. All right. So, conversely. Okay, so all of this technology I speak of is light and dark. It just depends on who's harnessing it and how they're harnessing it. So I keep referencing the song or the term bird set free. So after I had my, oh God, what am I even saying? I'm getting squirreled. Hold on. Oh, I've been going an hour. After about an hour, I start to get all weird. About an hour of this kind of high output is about all my system can handle before I need to chill out. So, okay, let me just read my notes. Hopefully I can get myself on track. Okay. I don't know if you guys know the singer called Sia, S-I-A. She was the lead singer in a group called 07 in the early 2000s, and then I think probably the 2010s. What do you call those? The 2000 teens? I don't even know what you call this stuff. She reimagined herself as a solo artist, and she is famous for never showing her face. So she's famous for being a hidden celebrity, so to speak, and she's British. But when she came out as this new person, she famously wore a wig, and it's like bangs, short straight hair. This half, or like one half is black and one half is white. So it was always like around her face, and she always used like models in her music videos. So it would never be like her singing. It would be like models like mimicking and singing her songs, but they always had the same wig on. So I loved her songs back in the day. And lately with this polarity clash, her songs have been playing in my mind. I've been singing lyrics and I'm like, wait a second, let me go back and listen to those lyrics. So she has a song. It's the first song on her Alive album called Bird Set Free. And when I heard that song, so again, I went in thinking I was hearing a song, just flat. I'm in the 3D. I'm going to put on a song. And what I saw as I listened to the actual words everything became 3D, and I could see how those words were penetrating my divine template and awakening me, percolating me. And it coincided with my clash of polarity. And the clash of polarity is the yin yang, the black and the white. The white now has the stronghold. And she wears a black and white even wig. It is the yin yang. So as much darkness that is weaved into this machine to keep us manipulated, controlled, cattle, etc. Once you start to activate your own technology and you see things in a different manner, you see things multidimensionally, you can hear things differently, see things differently, you will see that these people have also been embedded for the light. They have percolated our template. So when you listen to the first 3 songs on her album, Bird Set Free, Alive, and Unstoppable, and then something about bullets, maybe it's the first 4 songs or so, it's all very poignant. And actually, literally, her lyrics speak to what is happening to the goddesses rising now. And when I heard that song, you know, I just thought I was going in for a song, and then I saw all of the layers and I felt it. I was sobbing. It was a release. Because she was singing about a bird being set free with their song and their voice, which is what just literally happened. We just liberated ourselves. We are the song that must be sang. We are the caged bird set free. It all ties together. It's all part of the script that we are writing, the divine script that we are writing, the divine coding. All right, let me check. Checking comments. Thanks for being here, you guys. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube page when we're done here. I can't get these comments. All right. Okay, one last thought. I think I'm probably going to have to wrap it up. 7:15, I've been going an hour. The vision, I am all encompassing. I get messages in all ways. Vision, sound, knowings, all of it. It comes full. I'm full spectrum. Like I see it all. I just see all the mechanics and the workings of it. So as I was going through this portal and I was having a lot of these realizations, a lot of these things were just anchoring into my body, and so I can actualize them. Something that I saw was that I am a speeding train. I'm a speed train, and I'm so far down the tracks. There is so much momentum that this train will never ever stop. It's just going. It's gone. And what this analogy means to me is that I have been underground working on this energetically for over 5 years. A very long time, but definitely 5 years is when my walk-in happened, my consciousness transfer technology. So that's when the train started speeding. I was just like kind of a little steam locomotive, like chugga, 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 slowly waking up, slowly releasing my density, chugga, 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 chug, you know, barely. However, since my walk-in technology, it has been a speed train. And in 2018 or 19, I made my first video on YouTube. It's still up there. I have it as like the first video you can watch. And it was about my awakening experience. And it's very low key and PG compared to how I speak now. I am very much in my fire and in my power now. Back then, I was just getting used to all of this. So when you watch, you'll see how my essence has matured, let's say. But I actually used the train analogy in that video. And how I explained to people about my awakening experience is that I was on one track in the train. I was in the matrix and I was on one track. I did everything by how the matrix told me I needed to do it. And then when I had this intense awakening, I instantly jumped the track. And now I'm over here and I'm doing it my way. You know, I'm in a different frequency. I'm operating on a different frequency on a different track. And so both trains are coinciding within this matrix. But I got off this one and I jumped on the speed train, so to speak. And I can't recall exactly how I made that analogy in my video, but it's there if you guys want to watch it. But what I realized is this new vision and understanding that I just had like directly coincides to that, which is so strange to me because I wasn't thinking about that at all. And this is just how everything works. Everything coming through me is very divine and I allow for it. And when I allow for it, it's magic. So the ones like me, because even though I anchor this and this is my experience and I speak to my experience, I am not the only one. There are 144,000 of me. We are a template. We are a monad. We are a grouping. So there's 72,000 pairs, divine masculine and divine feminine pairs. We are not necessarily with our divine. In fact, I don't think any of the reals are with their twin flame. I have always known that these twin flames in the spiritual community are fakes. All of them are fakes. All of them. They're still running this false romance program. Because this runner, chaser, twin flame shit, that's fake as fuck. I can't even, I'm not going to go down this road right now. Dana and I are going to hit this subject pretty hard on Friday. I'm sure there's going to be like unlimited F-bombs going off about this because her and I are both done with this bullshit. And so we need to teach. We need to teach y'alls what the hell is actually happening. All right. So whatever. So back to the speed train. I have been putting out writings, building my business, building my foundation of this entire spiritual temple. I mean, honestly, everything that I do it's temple work. This is mystery school work. This is temple work. This is underground divine feminine template, true mother creation portal work. And I have been laying very quietly, very underground, laying this foundation for 5 years. And now, because I am actualized, because I had the technology click into place, such as the polarity shift within self. Now, as an actualized divine being on earth, this will now translate into the physical. And because I've done this work very slowly, the train is already rolling down the tracks. The train has been down the track for 5 years. But this time it's a speed train. It's not my little steam locomotive chugging along. We are on a flat track. We're on a speed train. We're at max capacity, high velocity. This train is not stopping. So the momentum is now here for the ones like us, where before we were, anytime we output something, we would get attacked. Attacked in various ways. Attacked online, always. The bots come for us, always. But also attacked in our life. You know, now you have a problem with your neighbor. Now you have a problem with your coworker. I've had a lot of really messed up experiences where people have put their hands on me to transfer their energy and their demons into me purposefully. Because any avatar that is not clean and clear and purified can be housed and overtaken by a demon, parasite, dark person, etc. That's why it's imperative that you clean and clear in these times, because all the demons are out right now. We're in the devil's playground. We're in the hell realm. The only thing that will save you is yourself. You are your salvation. You are your redemption. You are your revelation, and you are your own resurrection. That's it. And we are here to teach you how to do it. The train said yes. Woo, okay, I'm gonna, yeah, okay, I'm gonna read Brianna's comments because she is my template. Like, this is the thing, we know who the others are by their template. You can tell by people's frequency, what they intake, what they output, how they write, how they speak. Remember, we are birds set free. We sing our melody, and our melody is divine frequency. So Brianna says, I saw that my twin, a black man, is me, but he is my other I. Like I'm the left and he's the right. And I inverted myself through trickery. All the women have been tricked. And it's not just this lifetime. This is a recycling program. So we've been here before. And we get tricked over and over through these false romance programs, through these men who try to tether us. Okay, sorry, Brianna, I'm squirreling. What people need to understand, the reason the men attack us is because we are the battery, we are the power source. We power this entire thing. We power this entire matrix. We power this entire construct. That's why they siphon us. That's why they mate with us, this mating thing, and have children with us. These men who are not fit to raise a child and don't even give a shit about raising a child. They want to spread their seed because they need to keep repeating their own frequency in this construct. And they need to keep us busy raising these bratty ass children with no father. I'm a mother, by the way. I speak from experience. Everything that I speak of, I speak from personal, lived, embodied experience, everything. All right. Okay. So she inverted herself through the trickery. This is how they kept me eating their karma. Okay? Is everybody hearing the words that come out of the divine feminine's mouth? We transmute their karma. We are their batteries. They have no power and no sustenance if it was not for us. Period. Okay? This is how they kept Brianna eating their karma. It's sick and so deep. But the karma switch was flipped. That's what it was. The polarity, the karma switch is flipped. I saw it and it brought my eyes to balance. Okay? This is what we're doing. This is the technology. I am not the only one. Follow Brianna Perez for more divine feminine insights. She has had her polarity flip. The polarity flip is the end of karma. No one can embed and imprint their karma on us any longer. The game is over. Everything is exposed. That's why this entire construct is going to decompose rapidly. And I will be maniacally sitting back on my throne with my crown laughing. Okay. Brianna, attacked so much, I still feel my heart race daily. There are so many demons amok. I'm pure heart and just want to be in the woods living with the trees. LOL. Yeah, that's all we want. We are the guardians of the land. We are the guardians of the earth. We are the guardians of the true organic template. We don't want this black box technology. It hurts our being. We want to be with nature. We want to commune with trees. We want to commune with fresh, unpoisoned water. We want to grow plants. We want to grow crops. We want to make salves. Literal, like I call myself a house witch. I want to be a house witch. That's what I'm here for. to live with the land as one succinct ecosystem. And that's where we're going. So that's why anyone who worships these false gods and this AI, they're not going where we're going. Will, the bratty thing made me laugh. It's true. It's so true. People want to idealize children. They don't understand the work. Every single thing about the birthing process, the pregnancy process, the belief system about what children are and how to bring them into this world, including conception, is all false. And when we go to a hospital and birth these children, what they do to the women and the children in the hospital is horrifying. It goes against everything that is natural. That's why the medical system is falling. All these nurses that were dancing around promoting the prick. You're promoting a prick, all right. You're fallen fucking demon god, and he will fuck you up the ass because that's what they like to do. Okay? We mince no words in this place, in these waters, in this deep end. Yep, Will says, still looking for that land. It's coming to us. Everything that they have stolen from the divine is coming back to us, all of it. That's why I was relocated to New Mexico. As soon as I was on the airplane, I always have to get high to get high. I always have to get very high in elevation to receive crazy ass downloads. Like I am like this close to God. It's fucking insane. So as soon as I was on the airplane to New Mexico, coming here for a visit, what I thought was a 2-week visit is now a 2-year stay. I got my assignment. I heard why I was coming here. And it was to reclaim my land. My land. This is my land. This is my land. That is why the true 144 are stationed all over the world. We are reclaiming our land. We are rewriting our energetics, our ley lines. And it's not just for me. When I reclaim it for me, I'm reclaiming it for the divine, which is everyone that I will serve. Let me just tell you this. I'm going to swipe comments. I have seen the 144 and I have seen the 72,000 pairs. And the vision I was shown was each pair has their own cloud, so to speak. And a lot of this is biblical. It aligns with biblical prophecy, or whatever you want to call it, biblical allegory, because they stole it. They stole what is divine to the feminine and inverted it for everybody to worship the masculine. I'm not bashing the divine masculine. The divine masculine understands my words. They understand my words, and they understand who the mother is, and they understand who the divine woman, feminine, and they support this. That's why the men in my comments, they are the divine men. They support this. They understand the words that I speak. I'm not bashing the divine in any regard. We need them. They are our counterpart. They are our other half. We are not whole without them. But there's only 72,000. That's it. Okay? For now, until the rest grow. The others are still in their toddler consciousness. They're not grown yet. They're not grown into the crone. This is crone technology. So what I saw was each pair, divine feminine, divine masculine, has their own cloud. And I saw me and my divine here in the cloud. And my divine lives in my heart center, by the way. This is the clash of the polarity. My divine, I have had visceral experiences with my divine counterpart through my heart center. That in itself, again, is technology. That's why the matrix keeps you in the mind, because the mind can be mapped. If you are truly in your heart, you cannot be fooled. And you will not accept anyone else's karma through the mind mapping. So I saw us on the cloud, and when I looked left, and I saw all the pairs on the cloud, and I knew it was not infinite. I knew it was a finite number. And I later came to understand through my channels, it is 144. It's 72,000 pairs around the globe. And each pair is assigned a sector of people. So when I looked down on my cloud, from my cloud, I saw my sector of humans that I am here to assist. So each pair is assigned a sector of the 1/3 organic template to assist. So if you guys know me, watch my writings, follow my page, watch my YouTube, you are assigned to me, and I am assigned to you. We are in collaboration together. This is the technology. It's all technology. It's all been written. It's all by design. If you don't resonate with me, but you know you're an organic template, but you just don't like how I speak, you don't like my fire, you don't like my look, you don't like this, that, and the other, you don't like me because I say the F word a lot, you probably have another person that you resonate with entirely, who is assigned to you and you're assigned to them. That's it. Everyone has a choice. Nobody ever has to be intaking my frequency. It is your choice to intake my frequency. That's it. Let me check them comments. Yeah, Will is talking about the birthing process. Like he understands that birthing process is not good. Okay, hold up. These comments, every time I touch them, they flip up, and I can't succinctly do this. Susan says, thank you. Thanks, Susan. Thanks for being here, if you're still here. 6,000. Okay, hold up. 6,000. Oh, shit, I can't get it. Hold up. Let me see. I can't get it with my tablet either. It's going to be a pain in the ass. So Brianna says, yes, oh my God, the whole body is buzzing. You really get it. What the fuck? Thank you. That's the thing. I sing a song. And those who resonate my song, that is how you will feel. So if I'm not for you, if you're not feeling that when you hear me, I'm not for you. Go find your person. Go find the one that makes your soul sing. That's what we're doing now. This is how we exit the matrix. And it sings through our hearts. It's not in the mind. The mind can be mapped. The mind can be overwritten. It's through the heart. Okay. Okay, here. 6,000 feet is my favorite. You make me smile when you say this is my land. It's true, right? I mince no words. And I know what's what. And I know what's right and good and true. And I know why I'm here. And I have not been able to speak it because I was still in karmic loops. I was still absorbing other people's karma. I was still battery powering these low-level pieces of shit attached to the matrix. And I had to get out of it. I had to have my own polarity clash to become actualized as me. And now I don't power anyone but me. Actually, I power the organic, just like Brianna is saying. Like she can feel it in her soul, in her heart. We are the power for the new realm. And we are also the destruction for the old realm. I'm going to give myself a pat. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. for not single-handedly, but almost crashing their old system. This is my technology. This is why we came. This is my land. But it's not my land as in I'm materialistic. That's not what this is. I am reclaiming the land back from those fuckers who have stolen it from me and all my people. Let my people go. The true 144 say this. Let my people go. We've had enough. We're done. Okay. Brianna says, lol, I can't cuss. I feel like this child now. Ha ha ha. Okay, I feel like we make up the astrological wheel. Yes. Like me and my twin are September 1 and 2. And when I died, I saw... Hold on, let me see if I can get this. Shit. I saw the constellation did as well. I can't read that all the way. My moon was Libra, so the inverted Virgo was the false balance. Shaking my head, we got to chat more. I'm off the wheel. Yes, I have certain people. My heart wants to help the inner city Black people. Not sure how I'm supposed to find them. They will hear your song. Sing your song. That's all we have to do. Sing your song and they will find you. That's what we're doing now. That's why 2 weeks ago I was guided to start doing videos every day. And it was a test. And I realized I did 4 videos, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the first week, which was not last week, but the week before. This is the 3rd week. And I realized for me that doing lives is very exhausting. It's exhausting to have this black box technology interaction. And it's very exhausting to have this ring light. You can see it in my glasses. To have this ring light, like this harsh LED staring me down, it fries my system. And then what I bring through such a strong template. And I bring through very strong words and technology. And I describe this ancient technology that's been hidden. It's very exhausting. It's very taxing on my body. And I require a lot of rest, just in general, because I am a portal. I am a pillar of light. I require so much rest when I have to integrate all of this. This is why I say this is my job. And I've been working this job nonstop 24/7 for years and years and years and years and years. So if you guys want to contribute to the work, I still have to pay rent. Somehow, miraculously, my rent gets paid. This is my work. This. So I appreciate any donation. I have a Patreon page, and I am creating a brand new schedule of how I'm going to show up and where. Because it's very exhausting for me to show up on Facebook Live 4 days a week, I'm doing it twice a week. I'm going to do Wednesdays, and then Friday Night Live, I'm going to do with Dana. And Dana and I both go in. We go in to deconstruct this matrix and bring through. This Friday, we're going to talk about deconstructing all the false romance, love, rom-com bullshit of the matrix, and this false reversal twin flame fuckery. We're just breaking it all down. Ooh, sorry. I've swiped my comments and my phone almost fell off. So I would appreciate your support. If I assist you, please assist me. I am not dependent on the matrix system. Every time I try to go into the matrix system, it kicks me out. So I am here for you. You are here for me. We now are this self-sustaining wheel of organic divine template. And I have no worries about how things are going to turn out any longer. When I flipped my polarity and flipped that karma wheel or whatever that was, the light, I don't have the worries and the fear. They don't reside in my template. I can see that this is a speed train. I might not have the money in hand at this moment, but I know that I'm always being taken care of because I'm on a divine mission. It's been very difficult on this mission. I have lived out of my vehicle. People cannot understand why I couldn't work or why I couldn't just go back into high tech and be a full-time project manager again. Because I'm downloading ancient technology constantly. I'm writing constantly. I'm voice recording constantly so that I can show up now for you during these times. Because once this matrix starts to crumble and people's false sense of comforts get pulled out from under them, they're not going to understand what is happening and who to turn to. The matrix isn't going to tell you their plan, what they're doing. You have to find the divine, the ones who are outside of the construct. And also, conversely, I know that we are about to get our due. Every single thing that has been stolen from us is returning. And it first starts with our own energetic resurrection, the end of karma, the clash of polarity, the overtaking of the light. The light now has the stronghold. So we are making manifestation into matter, energetic manifestation into matter. So it's all coming back to us. It will be returned to us tenfold. The dark ones are evicted. They don't get to live with us any longer. So everyone has to make a choice. Do you still have one foot over in that dark playground? In the kitty litter box? You've got to make the jump for yourself and for your own soul. All right, you guys. I'm over an hour and a half. Every time that I say, oh, I got to wrap it up, it's been over an hour, you can always guarantee another half an hour. That's the way it always goes. All right, but I'm gonna cut it. We're gonna be done here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accepting my frequency and consenting to my frequency. You have no idea how healing it really is, honestly. All right, so here's what's popping off just with my personal situation. I'm only going to do public videos Wednesdays and Fridays. Fridays are going to be Friday Night Live with Dana. Wednesdays will just be me talking about what's up. I'm going to start doing videos for my Patreons only, and those are going to go into deeper, more personal experiences, such as like childbirth, you know, that kind of thing that can be maybe a more sensitive audience. So if people want to consent to be there, I would appreciate if you could make a donation to my Patreon as an exchange. So those videos are going to be tentatively Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm still figuring out how that's going to work. And I am opening myself up for sessions again. And I'm going to do that work on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and half days Tuesday. Because when I take the days that I go live and I talk about these deep subjects, this is about all that I can handle. So I'm going to split it up by the days I do videos and the days that I can meet with people. So it's even. On every page that I have on social media, I have a link tree. Just click the link tree and you'll see, you can then click sessions, donate, Patreon. You can buy me a coffee, which is like a $5 donation. You can send stars on these lives. So here's the thing about monetization in the Matrix. I set up stars on this Facebook page, Facebook Live, or my Elm Awakening page for the lives. So I could monetize, so people could send me stars. Well, Facebook does not pay out until you earn $100. And I think people have sent me like 300 stars, which means I have like $6 or something. Like, so I don't think that I'll be getting my money anytime soon from Facebook, because you have to earn $100, which is, I don't know, 1,000 and something stars, before they'll pay out. And once you hit that number, let's say I hit that number in February next year, in like a few months, then they won't pay out till the next month. So this is how the board keeps you down. So I would appreciate a Venmo or a Zelle donation over this bullshit Facebook bullshit. Same with Buy Me a Coffee. I have money in my Buy Me a Coffee. People have bought me coffees, and there's like 17 bucks in there. Well, I cannot take it out until we hit a $20 minimum. So everybody gets to keep my money until we meet a minimum and, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, it's just ridiculousness. I have no issues with Patreon. Patreon is great. They're consistent. I get a monthly payout. It's amazing. Thank you all for who has subscribed to my Patreon. I appreciate you guys. This is it for me. This is my work. This is my life work. This is it. So, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. See if there's any last comments. Hi, Serna. Serna, do you go by Serna or Lupita? He says, thank you. We were talking about it because I heard the word pajarito here in Santa Fe, because everything is, we're in New Mexico. Everything is Spanish here. Oh, you do go by Lupita. Okay, cute. Which I believe means wolf. Is that right? What does that mean? Wolf? The wolf? And I heard the word pajarito, and I had to look it up. And it means little bird. So I am the pajarito. I'm the little bird. And now I'm a bird set free. I sing my song with my melody. And Lupita is also here in New Mexico. Little wolf. We have the little wolf and the little bird stationed about 45 minutes away from each other here in New Mexico. We haven't met in the flesh, but she lives only about 45 minutes away or so. Closer to Albuquerque. I'm in Santa Fe. All right, y'alls. Lupita and Pajarito are out. I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Join me Friday for Live with Dana. We're going to go in. There's going to be just F-bombs constantly. So all we can do is show up how we are. Just authentically me. I am full spectrum. Full spectrum. That's the frequency of purity. I am showing up as me, period. All right, y'alls. Mwah. Bye.